I've taken 3 questions based on factorization class 8. Starting with the first question. The question says it is m square plus 3m plus 9 over 4. So what you can see here that we have two square terms, this being a square term, perfect square, and this is a perfect square. Whenever you have such a situations, we apply a plus b whole square if there is a plus sign in between. So now we can proceed this question. We can write this m square m as m whole square and this 9 by 4 as 3 by 2 whole square. Once we have these two, therefore we can write plus 2ab 2 times a which is m and b which is 3 by 2. Now you can see that on solving this, you'll get 3m only because 2 and 2 get cancelled, 3m. So it becomes in the form of a plus b the whole square. So I can write this as m plus 3 over 2 whole square, which we write it twice, a plus b into a plus b form. This is what how the first question can be solved. Now coming to the second question. The question here is 25 x raised to the power 4 minus 60 times x square y square plus 36 times y raised to the power 4. Now look into this. We have two square terms. Well, this is a perfect square and this is also a perfect square and a minus sign in between them. So it is can be solved again, but using a minus b whole square. So let's write down this. I can write 25 as 5x square whole square, right? So square of 5 is 25 and square of x square is x raised to the power 4. And this 36 can be written as 6 and y square whole square. Now, once we got a square and b square, now we'll be writing minus 2 into first term into second term. Minus 2 into a into b. So that is 2 into a, which is 5x square into b, which is 6y square. Now you can see that on simplifying this, you will get this same as the middle term. Now in the next part, we can simply write this as 5x minus 6y whole square. This is 5x square and this is 6y square. Now these are not perfect squares, so this cannot be, like 5 and 6 are not perfect squares, so they cannot be split in this identity of a square minus b square. So this would be our answer, which we may write twice. This is how the second question can be done. Now coming to the third part, in this question we have a square over b square plus 2 plus b square over a square. Here too, you can see that there are two perfect square, like this being a perfect square, and this being a perfect square. So what we can see here that this also can be solved by applying this a plus b whole square. Now coming to the working part of this, I can write this as a over b times a over b whole square, and this as b over a whole square. Now once we got a square and b square, we'll be writing plus 2 times a, which is a by b, plus b, which is b by a. As we should see here that on solving this, we will get 2 only, the middle term. So once done, we can write this as a by b plus b by a times a whole square, which can further be written as, this can be written twice, a plus b by into b plus b by a into a by b plus b by simply writing it twice. So all these three questions were based on the identity either a plus b whole square or a minus b whole square.